Have you ever noticed how every training montage starts the same? Struggle, inadequacy, and eventually failure. But the training montage doesn't truly start until the main character accepts their flaws and sets out on a journey to better themselves. This isn't just a movie editing technique to cut down on runtime. It is the essential happening between winning and losing, the difference between thinking and knowing, the essential grind that needs to take place in order for the main character to reach their goals. Everyone wants the final boss victory moment, but the real story is built in the grind. The montage isn't filler, it's the foundation. You watch Rocky raise his hands at the end of the movie and think, I want that. But you skip the part where he was broken, exhausted, getting up at 5 a.m. to train when no one was watching. That part. The part you mentally ignore because of how difficult it is to accept that struggle and hopelessness is part of the journey. I didn't say to wallow in it, but understand you will lose motivation, faith, and meaning while trying to achieve something very few have. There's no victory without the grind. There's no transformation without the grind. The training montage you may currently be going through is the main event. Regardless of setbacks or failures in this time, you need to continue to push forward. That's the whole point. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Every missed rep, every failure, every day you showed up tired, that's the price. Every training montage teaches 3 things. The first being, discipline beats motivation. Not every day will you feel like studying or going to the gym or doing whatever it is that will get you closer to your goals, but it is necessary to do the work regardless of how you feel. You don't wait for the perfect day. You make the perfect day. You should be so attracted to what you're chasing that the sacrifice should have no bounds on what you're willing to do, no matter what. Your emotions and mood shouldn't stop you from achieving greatness. And if it does, that's the difference between you and someone else that truly deserves it more. Second, consistency over intensity. Slow gains stack up and compound into huge growth. As long as you were 1% better today than you were yesterday when it comes to your work, it will always beat out random bursts of motivated or talent-based effort. The biggest flaw I see in the gym, and content creation for that matter, is consistency. People like to binge the wins far too long and basically give up after any setback they have. They play into the victim mindset and use it to justify their failures. Lastly, constant failures and overcoming those failures is proof of progress. Just because you didn't achieve the reward right away doesn't mean you aren't closer than before. Most people need instant gratification in order to stay on the path, and at the slightest inconvenience they give up. The grind isn't supposed to be easy. The grind is meant to temper you. Its sole purpose is purely to identify whether or not you're serious and what you're willing to do to overcome. One of the best parts about training montages in the movies is always the music. At least it's the most iconic thing. The soundtrack doesn't kick in for the main character's hopes and dreams. It actually starts when the work begins. If you want your life to be epic, then act like it, move like it, grind like it. The music doesn't start until you commit. A lot of people these days want to be meta. They don't want to be seen as tryhards, but at the same time, they don't want to be looked at as bums either. The reality is, if you're afraid to be judged based on how far you're willing to go to make this one life meaningful to you, then you are a bum, and you deserve to be judged. Pursue a life that's worth living, regardless of who's watching. As long as it ultimately aligns with who you are, nothing else matters. It's crazy how other people living out their wildest dreams will stop you from achieving yours. Don't compare yourself to social media personalities and analyze the differences. You should take what they know and build upon it. Never think someone is better than you because it doesn't serve you. Instead, add their experiences and knowledge to your inventory for growth. Every person in your desired field should be seen as a potential exploit. What can you learn from them based on their journey, and how can I streamline that information into my life and what I already know? You need to make every potential opportunity work for you, not the other way around. Play to your strengths. We all have at least one. You need to figure out what your unfair advantage is and spam it till a breakthrough happens. You may not have the perfect genetics or rich parents, but that's exactly what sets you apart. Your why is how you can cheat the system. Just like movies, it's fine to take on the underdog mentality as long as it serves you. The advantage of being an underdog is that there is no pressure, no spotlight, just work. No one will be expecting you to change the industry or revolutionize the standards in that particular field. That's why it works. You are a nobody. Thus, if you lose, no one cares. But if you win, you become the story everyone talks about. The only thing separating you from the hero you want to become is the work you're avoiding. You don't need a camera crew. You don't need perfect lighting. The only thing you need is effort. 1 hour a day, just one better choice, one more rep. That's all it takes to turn your life into something you'd actually be proud to watch back. You already know what to do. You know the version of you that's waiting at the end of this montage. So the real question is, how long are you going to wait until you become them? If you're serious about turning the grind into growth, if you want guidance, accountability, and structure while you're in the middle of your own montage, check the link in the description for one-on-one coaching, because no great character goes it alone. Every hero has a coach, a mentor, a guide. Let's build your transformation arc together. This isn't your highlight reel, this is your training montage. Make it count.